Hi Taurus, welcome to June 2018. Now it's been kind of a wild ride for you because Uranus entered your sign May 15th. And now here we are in June and you are working with that energy directly, which is changing you and changing, your life in so many ways. And you're going to be working with this energy for some time. So you don't have to have it all figured out. And, go with the flow. Be as flexible as you can. If change is brought on you, be open to it. Things are going to be changing in here in June in a big way with these energies. And then in July we have the eclipses, and then August there's an eclipse too. So change is on the horizon for you over these next few months. And you're already in it. And just think about how you're working with that energy, how you're working with Uranus, and how it's changing you, changing, your direction in life, where you're going, and how you're going about it. So it's really important time for you because you're growing. And now, as you go into June, you have this beautiful grand water trine with Venus in Cancer, Neptune in Pisces, Jupiter in Scorpio, and it would be wonderful for you. That's going to be the first weekend in June. Have a cookout and invite your friends over, invite your family over, and give out hugs. You'll be in the mood to hug everybody. And of course, you'll do the cooking, and so everyone will come. So that is something for you to look forward to, is this wonderful weekend that's coming your way here in June. Absolutely. And Mercury enters Cancer on the 12th, and then you have the Gemini new moon on the 13th. Now this is an interesting moon because it is not in direct conflict with Saturn at all, but Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is being opposed by Saturn. So Mercury, in here being opposed by Saturn, it definitely can create, serious thinking or negative thinking. So be aware of that. However, for you, you could find some really good money solutions in here at the 13th. And you could find that you're having this amiable arrangement with someone that, it's a win-win. So whatever, contract you're signing or financial agreement that you're having, this is definitely about the win-win. And that can absolutely work out in your favor around the 13th or on the 13th is, wonderful for you. Then Venus moves into Leo on the 13th, right after the new moon, and that brings your attention to home. So you may be finding that you just want a vacation or a staycation, and it's really good for you to do that. If you can take that time and enjoy, Venus will be, you'll be wanting to beautify the home, make the home more beautiful, more comfortable, and you'll be putting energy in there, and that's great. That's awesome. And then, of course, we have Happy Father's Day on the 17th for all the fathers. Here in the States, we celebrate Happy Father's Day. So, Happy Father's Day to you for all the men. And then Neptune retrogrades on the 18th. And that's a very subtle energy. We may not, you may not notice it. And then the Sun enters Cancer on the 21st. And we have happy summer in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's, of course, winter in the Southern Hemisphere. And, that is bringing the focus now to communication and conversations. And, it's very exciting for you and interesting for you, because your energy wants to be at home, your energy wants to be in the local community, it can also be in the wider community through the internet or social media. You're very comfortable with that. And it is a very positive energy for you because Cancer sextiles Taurus. And that's good news. And so you can, use this energy to be a force for good in the world. This is an energy where we can be using our words to heal or, hurt others with our language. And, we definitely want to be on the healing side. And what's that saying? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. Yes, that will be our motto here in June, is to, definitely watch that. Now, the sun sextiles Uranus on the 23rd. And that's good news for you. So that could be a stellar day where you just get things done. You are speaking your truth and you're doing it in a way that others are really receiving you and appreciating you, and you're just in the flow. You're just, synchronistically in the flow of what you're doing. Things are going your way. Things are flowing and happening for you and going your way. Now, the big news this month is the Mars retrograde. And that happens on the 26th, and it will be retrograde until August 27th. And it's in the area of worldly success, what you do in the world. And so it could really, stir you up with this fever of, I want to conquer the world. I want to achieve. I want to move up in what I'm doing. I want to, advance in my profession or in my business. And that's great. And that's awesome. And you're going to have plenty of time to do that because Mars is going to be in Aquarius for at least 5 months. So, you're going to have plenty of time to achieve those long desired dreams in the area of your reputation in the world. When he retrogrades, it is the opportunity to review your steps towards your goals. It's an opportunity to review your steps towards your goals and what you want to achieve. It's also a great time to be in school, and my academy is opening on May 30th. And it's all about growing your business and achieving financial empowerment. And the Capricorn full moon is in that area of higher education, higher learning, online learning for you. And that is in this area of your spirituality and your truth, your wisdom, and learning, new skills that can make you more money, new training that can increase your financial abundance, upgrade your money mindset, break through self-limiting beliefs, and so on. And now Saturn is coupled with the moon and opposing the sun. And so, this is a time where, like I said, it's great for you to be in school and learning new skills or learning a new way of living so that you're using the law of attraction to create what you want and attract what you want. It's very exciting what's happening in here with you. Because Capricorn is also your sister sign, and so it trines you. So for you, this moon can feel very empowering. Even though Saturn is there and, he's all about responsibility and, being steadfast, and so are you. And so, you could find that, this full moon is bringing, great help for you. And maybe there's a project you're finishing up at this time too. Maybe there's something you're completing here. For those of you that are students, maybe you are graduating at this time. And it's wonderful because it's like right in time. It's right in sync for, your growth and expansion into the world. For those of you that are writers too, or those of you that are, blogging or building podcasting, a YouTube channel, you're very much, about publishing at this time and getting it done right. Whenever Saturn's around, we have to do it right. We have to get it right. And, that isn't always easy to do. However, he is the one that brings us to our success. It's very important that we, take care of business and make sure everything gets done appropriately. And, with this full moon, and then Mercury enters Leo on the 29th, you're going to be finding that you're ready to speak your truth in every direction. Is that you are absolutely, especially, with Mercury entering Leo, it's going to go right, get challenged by Uranus right away. And so you're going to be speaking your truth, but be aware, this is, with the Mars retrograde, anger issues are going to be strong with people. Like this, you're going to see it in the world where people, some people, they have a problem with anger. And, you definitely want to sidestep them, not get caught up in other people's drama. If you're noticing that there's drama, coming up in many directions, is sidestep it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't let others pull you into their drama, because it could be, a challenge in here at the end of the month going into July with the Mars going retrograde. But for you, it's really important for you to think about, are your actions getting you the desired effects? Because Mars is the planet of action, energy, passion, desire, initiative, and he's in your area of the business you own, or the company you work for, or the organization you work for. And so you want to think about, does my actions get me where I want to go? Am I getting the desired effect of my actions? If not, this is the time to course correct. Perhaps that's why Saturn is so involved in these moons, in the Gemini new moon opposing Mercury, and then coupled with the moon in Cancer opposing the sun. Perhaps, that's the message for all of us, is to pay attention to what we're doing, what we're saying, have emotional responsibility, have emotional intelligence, read people, don't just assume they're on the page with us, or, feel the same way we do, but really be intuitive, empathic with others, so that we can achieve what we want and create that win-win with other people. That's really important, is getting that desired effect, but doing it in a way where it's the win-win with all of us. So for those of you open for love, it's could be someone that's right in your neighborhood. It could be someone that, you've connected with in a group, or, a relative has introduced you, or a friend has introduced or wants to introduce you. Absolutely. Be open to, new love being offered to you, a new relationship being offered to you. Could even be someone that shows up at your house, where you have the cookout and your friends invite some friends, or your family invites some friends, and he or she is, just appears in your backyard. And then the magic happens. And the next thing you know, you're dating and courting each other, which is awesome. For those of you coupled, this is a great month for, being with each other, being at home, doing fun things at home, going on vacation together. Absolutely. Time to get out and have some fun. Career, it's happening. It is about being strategic planning, really evaluating, are my actions getting me what I want? Am I getting what I want? And, can you see it? It's like the goal is in sight. Can you see it? Can you see that goal in sight? And can you, keep moving towards it, step by step, getting there to whatever, whether you're launching something or growing your business, moving up in what you're doing, moving up in the organization. This is the time to, yes, be passionate about what you're doing. And if you find that you're just overly passionate about career and achievement in the world, that's okay, because Mars is there and he's going to be there for a while. And, you've got Uranus stirring you up too and making, deep core changes within you so that you are living your whole life, like living your whole self, accessing parts of self that you may not have accessed before, but now are coming out. And that just adds to your wholeness, the whole self, living your whole self, which is exciting. Spiritually, it's very strong in here with you this month. And so make sure you're taking time to meditate. Make sure you're taking time to ground and be balanced and not reacting to Uranus, not reacting to the energies and being thrown off by that, because, that is a challenge too with, Uranus in your sign and Saturn, activating Mercury and then activating the Cancer full moon, and then Mars going retrograde, these energies where they, feel like you're being tested and retested, and so you want to make sure that you are taking really good care of yourself, practicing that extreme self-care, taking time for yourself, nurturing yourself, being gentle with yourself, being very aware of what you're feeling and what's stirring inside of you. Because sometimes anger can be because we need to do something. We need to write something. We need to create something. We need to produce something. It's almost like pregnancy pains, where you got to give birth to something. There's something inside of you that needs to come out. Sometimes it can be masked by anger. It's like you're not really angry. You just need to do something. You need to, write it down or create it or produce it. And so, be very aware, be a conscious awareness around what's going on with you. Because it's not the same old, same old. It's not going to be. And so you're changing, and it's different. And it's a step up in frequency and vibration, which is incredibly exciting. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus my videos. Taurus, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'm getting ready to launch my new academy with the Wealthy Goddess, and it's all about teaching you how to be incredibly abundant and grow yourself, grow your business. It's perfect timing for you. So until next time, and those links are below that will take you to the free webinar and the school. And until next time, Taurus, it's all happening for you. You are changing, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Flow with it. Just flow with it.